Well, surprise, surprise. It's your boy Blaise McCoy. We're live. I'm in Time Machine Arena. I've hijacked the time machine, and we're going to have a little AEW invasion. We're going to hit NEW's Nitro. That's the new evolution of wrestling. Nitro, NXT, and main event. We got 9 matches and maybe some bonus matches tonight. Stay tuned. Surprise, we're live. Welcome everybody to Surprise Stream here on the Blaised Radio Network. We're gonna mix some old school and new school like we always do. It's AEW invading fantasy action wrestling tonight. Hold on to your biscuits. Ghazi, Monstar, Elite, welcome to the show. We're also going to reveal a new tournament coming up here on the Blaised Radio Network as part of the Digital Wrestling Syndicate here on YouTube. I wasn't ready. No, I really wasn't ready. Let's do this. Almar Wall, Fireproof, Jake Bagwell. Well, let's try this real quick. You'll probably get a blue screen. Apologize for the blue screen. If the chat's not going to be on there, might as well take the chat off. A sandwich with your bish, da do do do, da 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 da. That's all he got to say to you. Shots going on behind the curtain. What? Caleb's in the house. Redneck Avenger. Anarchy's here, but he's not here. Caliber's here. You were tuned in to Blaised Radio's little supplies. That's right, we're going to mix old school and new school tonight. Glad to be a part of your day. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Strap yourself in, strap one on, strap one up, strap one down, whatever floats your boat. Whatever makes you happy, people. Tonight, I'm in Time Machine Arena. That's right, I got this fucker fired up again. And we're going to hit our versions we like to refer to as NEW. The new evolution of wrestling. That's old school meets new school. So our first 3 matches are going to be in NEW's Nitro Arena. Then we're going to go to the NXT Arena and then the main event arena. We got superstars galore from wrestling all over the history of wrestling. Why is that funny? Matt Outlaw's in the building. Rob Matchett as well. Well, if you guys are digging what's going down, as always, hit that thumbs up. Little surprise stream for everybody tonight. Let's run that back. I want to thank you all my LTD members and fans for stopping by, PlayStation Network followers, YouTubers, streamers, gamers, podcasters. Hey, if you're checking out the replay, definitely leave me a comment, leave me some feedback. I'll feed it right back. We're going to have some fun tonight, a little more of a relaxed type of stream. We're going to unveil the Battle Queen tournament bracket. That's right, February 13th, close to the 14th, whatever day that day is, it doesn't matter. But that Wednesday is Hump Day. It's also Violent Times Day. The Valentine's Day special will be our special women's show on Wednesday. We'll break that down a little bit later. But first, let's get down to what we're going to break down, what's going to go down, I should say, here on Nitro. Tonight on the new evolution of Nitro, it's Bret the Hitman Hart, Sting, and AEW's Alpha Chris Jericho invading. It's the outsiders of Kevin Nash and Scott Hall from the NWO, and the Elite, the AEW's Young Bucks, Nick and Jack Maxson. And then the main event of this mini show, we'll have 3 mini shows tonight, and perhaps a bonus. It's the champion Ric Flair defending his Monday Nitro title against Goldberg. And then we'll get into NXT show, and our NXT show, all NXT stars from yesterday and today. So you're going to see some NXT stars that fought in NXT when it first started. NXT, maybe we're started out in NXT, or maybe they're still in NXT. We'll have a ladder match there with 8 individuals. Those will be Finn Balor, Pete Dunne, Kevin Owens, Johnny Gargano, Bobby Roode, Adam Cole, Samoa Joe, and invading the ladder match, it's Adam Hangman Page from AEW. Also at the NXT show coming up tonight, Bray Wyatt versus Elias versus the AEW version of Kenny Omega. That's right, I went forward to 2020 and saw what was going on in AEW. And now AEW is invading our FAW stream. That's a lot of acronyms that confuse the shit out of Rex. Our main event for the NXT stream is the champion Aleister Black against Daniel Bryan. And then, of course, after that, well, we'll save the main event card for a surprise, just like tonight's show. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining. It's almost time to get down to the ring for our first matchup. Let's do it. We are in Time Machine Arena. We're flying around. Goodness gracious, who knows what tonight. Well, tonight we're off to a slow start. But this is a triple threat Extreme Rules matchup here. As the 3 divisions now in FAW, Fantasy Action Wrestling, baby. 3 divisions are Nitro, NXT, and the main event. Tonight's show mixes wrestlers from Nitro of the beginning, the middle, and the end. Oh, boy. John Malacute's in the building. Welcome to the show. You're tuned in to Blaised Radio. Tonight, we're having some fun kicking back. We're going to hit Nitro, NXT, and main event, and have some fun. And AEW stars are invading. It's an invasion. Coming down to the ring next, he is the icon, Sting. We will return tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern, here on the Blaised Radio Network with more LTD action. That'll be mass hysteria as we start the NBA East Tour in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, at Scotiabank Arena tomorrow night. We'll have a First Blood match, and that's going to tease Monday, Bloody Monday, which is coming up next Monday. We'll also have a No Escape cage match. It's Shulky versus Minerva. And of course, that's getting y'all hyped for the ladies on Valentine's Day on Wednesday. Uh-oh, and here's our third competitor. Now, this is the epitome of the AEW invasion. This is the epitome of FAW, Fantasy Action Wrestling. Right now, this is a Lionheart, Y2J, the Alpha. It's all of them wrapped up into one and just soak it in, man. Or drink it up, baby. It's Chris Jericho taking the old school. We're in Nitro. He's got his WWE music, and he's representing All Elite Wrestling tonight. Well, you guys, there you go. Here's your first matchup. It's Bret Hart, Sting, and Jericho. Who do you got? Take your votes in the chat. Let me hear who you're picking. Shooter's taking Jericho. And we'll see how AEW can do in this invasion angle here tonight. Well, I'm already dropping shit, so that ain't a good sign. Oh, man, I'm breaking shit. John Malakute's picking Y2J. Bagwell got Sting. Caliber's in the middle. Well, I'd make it a fatal four-way if Mark Caliber wants to get involved. Should have spoke up earlier. You know, we can do whatever we want in Time Machine Arena. Well, there's Bret Hart, the Hitman, the Icon Sting, and Jericho. Here on Old School Nitro, we brought friggin' Bowtie with us. Thanks for hanging out tonight on a little surprise show. If you're digging what's going down, hit that thumbs up. It's much appreciated. That's that little blue thumb. Well, it should be blue once you smack it with your finger. Butterfinger. And just let me know if you're liking the show. A little bit of FAW action. I'm always up for the LTDers out there to give me suggestions on who they would like to fight when we start to integrate. And we'll talk a little wrestling tonight like we normally don't do on my LTD streams. Maybe a little bit, if you will. We like to kick back. We'll reminisce about old school wrestling. We'll talk about what we like right now, and we'll prognosticate on what we think might be happening in the future of wrestling. Right now in the present of wrestling, it's Sting whooping on Jericho. And man, this screen is a lot bigger without the chat. For 2 years doing shows with the live chat on the screen, whether it's working or not, and knowing that it's not working after testing it now, wow, that's a lot more wrestling action in your face, people, here on the Blaised Radio Network as part of the Digital Wrestling Syndicate. Redneck Avenger, Wildman Outlaws picking Bret Hart in this one. This is not elimination. It's the first one to get a pinfall or elimination. One fall. Matchett's picking Sting in this one. It's pretty split down the middle, man. We got some Bret Hart fans. We got some Stingers. Some little Stingers out there happy with a press slam and drops him down, and Sting continues to beat down on Bret Hart in the ring. Wow. The Alpha, AEW. And the real question will be, can AEW win these matches? Well, they're not in a championship matches tonight. We do have 3 title fights. We'll find out our Nitro, NXT, and main event champions. Did you 22? Welcome to the stream. You're tuned in to Blaised Radio. Walls of Jericho trying to get Sting to tap out. All 3 of them are really good submission moves. 3 of the all-time greats in the ring right now. And I don't know if you get too many people to disagree with that. Tombstone pile driver from Sting. TJ, old school reuniting. We could talk a little bit of LTD as well. Favorite flavor of Pringles. John Malakute. Well, that was way off base. I know, I didn't say that open discussion. Holy shit. Well, if you want to know my pizza flavor doesn't, I don't know. Nowadays, when there's so many fucking flavors, you got to mix them up. So, a variety. A potpourri of Pringles in your face. Big Bulldog by Bret Hart. Man, I got to move the fuck back. Well, Matt, there you go. Kudos. And now Bret Hart with a backbreaker on Sting. The fans on their feet here in Time Machine Arena. Brandon Ace is in the building. Little FAW action. AEW is invading tonight. So you guys will see, code breaker and a 1-2 and no. Bret Hart kicks out, keeping the match going. I was saying we're going to talk a little LTD action as old school. There's a new version of old school. That's right, if you watch the last version of LTD Aftermath, we saw when we brought the chat into a rumble, Sean Shamrock. He was Shooter Sean Shamrock. He's Psycho Sicko Sean Shamrock. You think he's Minerva, he's Sean Nerva. Well, now, oh man, he's the Shonky Tonk Man. And Macho Machete as well. We'll see those two in action tomorrow night. It'll be the tag team champions, Soul Amazing and Brian Azrael, taking on the reunited Shamrocks and Shenanigans. And now with an old school feel, reunited with Rick Race and TJ Toad. It's old school once again, back again. 1, 2, and Jericho, the Alpha, gives AEW the first win. I almost jumped into Motown Philly back again. Doing a little East Coast swing. Boys to men going off. Not too hard, not too soft. Whoa! Boys to men. The band is back together. And speaking of that, we got the Outsiders of the NWO coming up next. Let's check out some highlights. Now, this is our first AEW Invasion match. And I guess that gives them one in the plus section for AEW. And a big win for Y2J. You got that right. No winner of the match. Y2J, Chris Jericho. And yeah, from what I heard, you guys, we're going to see more AEW invasions tonight as we move on to our next matchup here. It's Monday Nitro. It's your boy Blaise McCoy, the lunatic kick from the sticks, the Steel City Superman, bringing you all the action right here on the Blaised Radio Network as part of the Digital Wrestling Syndicate here on YouTube. Well, now the Young Bucks of the upstart AEW faction, stable, group, company, worldwide, universal phenomenon. They're going to put their wits and their wrestling ability to the test against one of the biggest, baddest wrestling tandems that shook the wrestling world. Is it Diesel and Razor Ramon? Razor Ramon? Ouch! No! It's Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the Outsiders, battling the Young Bucks. Coming up next. Coming down to the ring first, representing the NWO, representing the Wolfpack, representing the red and black, representing the black and white, representing everything in wrestling that is big and bad. The Outsiders, Scott Hall, and Big Sexy Kevin Nash. Too sweet indeed. Well, we got two big guys against one of the best tag teams of today, no doubt. We'll see. Well, this is Kevin Nash. This is in the Time Machine Arena, so we got Kevin Nash, Scott Hall at the prime of their careers right here on Nitro. That's right, you're tuned into Blaised Radio, but don't let the screen fool you. This is fantasy action wrestling. And it's Monday Nitro. as if we do have regular show here for FAW, the NEW Nitro show would be Monday night, NXT will be Wednesday, and main events will be Friday. Obviously, right now, getting back to the regular schedule, LTD takes precedent, but let's get a little taste of Fantasy Action Wrestling and the Invasion. Well, here they come, representing their company, the All Elite Wrestling brand. Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks. We got some votes for the NWO in this. We got the Road Warriors in their prime, Redneck Avenger. We had them. They were our FAW Tag Team Champions. So I think one of the first ones. When I first started doing FAW streams, you're damn right the Road Warriors were a part of it. Well, here we go. It's going to be Big Sexy. There is Mangazi's in the building. We're off and running. It's the Young Bucks versus the Outsiders. Nick Jackson taking the worst of the beating right now. Scott Hall is putting up boots to him. Dragging his ass to the center of the ring now. Dropping the elbow down. Scott Hall, the Outsiders, choking away, has him down on the mat in big trouble. When I talked to the Outsiders before the matchup, they said they were going to annihilate these young fucks. And I said, it's Young Bucks, don't you mean? They said, no, they're little young fucks. Oh, well, what do you expect? Scott Hall going to fling his ass back into the center ring. Nick's in trouble, getting stomped on his ass. Eaton and Lane version, of course, the Midnight Express, baby. Sean O'Hare, yes. Jindrak and O'Hare. Nick fighting back now on, I guess when we're in Time Machine Arena, we are mixing old and new school, so I can call him Razor Ramon, I can call him Scott Hall. Well, in comes Matt Jackson, in for the first time. Got Razor Ramon by the neck. And Scott Hall hurts and feels it. What is he, the Corsican twins? Now taking him down as the Young Bucks looking to pick up the victory early. Now it was the Outsiders whooping on the Young Bucks. And now Matt Jackson coming back, wrenching back on Scott Hall, looking for a submission victory. No way. Well, the bad guy back up and over into the Young Bucks corner. The Elite, the Elite, looking to take out the Outsiders. The Outsiders. Back up again. Matt Jackson has Scott Hall. Bowtie watching closely. He couldn't wait to do this. Oh, into the corner now. Big drop kick. Scott Hall avoids it now. One of the baddest son of a bitches that gives no shits, gives no fucks. Elbow to the titty, Scott Hall. And now, trying to rip the head off of Matt Jackson. Fans are on their feet here in Time Machine Arena for this Fantasy Action Wrestling. Uh-oh. Could be time to take them down. Outsiders Edge gonna end it right now. No super kick party for the boys tonight. That might do it. Referee in position. We got to have a quick one here. No kick out. Kick out keeps it going. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for going. This is, like always, a surprise stream, a little impromptu stream. I do ask you, and I don't ask you very much, share the stream, share the channel, share the feed, share the live feed. Let people know I'm live, and tell them to come in and enjoy some wrestling action. Old school, new school, it don't matter. Wrestling fans of all ages from all around the world, tune into Blaised Radio right now. I've shared it enough. I don't want to share it anymore. Oversharing. I don't know if you can overshare. Well, right now, oversharing the punishment is Big Sexy, using his size to his advantage and just pummeling Matt Jackson. CBW Wrestling's in the building. We are rocking and rolling here in FAW. It's Time Machine Arena. We're mixing old school and new school, and AEW wrestlers, even some new AEW wrestlers, invading the FAW here on the Blaised Radio Network. Well, if you saw the last AEW stream we had, or the last FAW, which was AEW, it's so confusing, so many acronyms. But we saw Pac, the man formerly known as Neville, win the AEW 2020 Championship. He will be out later on. I might have to remember to put the title on him. Unless it is. I don't know. I'll have to check, see if the Pac has his title. In the corner now, Bulldog out of the blue. Matt was in big trouble. Now Nick Jackson on the offensive, but uh-oh. I'm going to call it a panty dropper powerbomb. Setting him up, Big Sexy. Eyeballing. The Young Buck moves in, and Nick in trouble. Big Sexy going for a nice, just drapes him over the top rope. Down again, and here comes Big Sexy. Uh-oh. Jackknife, power bomb, take him down. Signed, sealed, delivered, that's it. He got it. DDT busting open. Matt Jackson in the process. Well, the kids couldn't get it going. And the powerful duo of Scott Hall and Kevin Nash coming away with a victory. And keeping AEW from winning another match. So I guess you could say it's 1-1. AEW versus FAW tonight. Well, we got 9 matches on the card scheduled tonight. You never know what goes down on the Blaised Radio Network. The winners of the match, the New World Order, the Outsiders, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash. Now our first of 3 main events. This is our Nitro main event. Ric Flair holding on to that title right now. Can he defend it against Goldberg? Coming up next. Hey now. Wait, one's from the game load really quick. Well, the West Texas Rednecks, hey now. We're back in Time Machine Arena for the main event of our Nitro portion of tonight's Fantasy Action Wrestling Show. We'll be heading to the NXT Arena here in Time Machine Arena coming up next. I'll fire up the engine and we'll fly over to NXT. But now you see him coming down out of the tunnel. And this will be a no escape cage match for the championship. He's the man. No, not Becky Lynch. It's Goldberg. You can hear the fans chanting for Bill Goldberg. One-on-one inside the cage, the Nature Boy and the Man. Well, they say you gotta beat the man to be the man to beat the man. Then beat the man to be the man. Then you gotta beat this man to be that man. And that man's coming out to beat this man. Well, it's Goldberg, and he's always ready for a fight. He's got the fans here in Time Machine Arena off their feet and fired up as well. Ample amount of KFC steroids consumed today for sure. Goldberg. Definitely RA, an adrenaline-pumping entrance in any level. And Goldberg ready for war against the champion here on Nitro. It's Fantasy Action Wrestling as part of the Blaised Radio Network here on the Digital Wrestling Syndicate. I said we do have some information for LTD show coming up. Later on tonight, I'll drop some news for you. Here he comes. The FAW Monday Nitro Champion, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Saturn and Cronus. Face punchers. Well, the Nature Boy. Strutting down to the ring. Wheeling, dealing, kiss stealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun. He is ready for action like he always is. Woo! You can say it, you can hear it a mile around right now. The fans on their feet for the Nature Boy. That's right, you are inside of Time Machine Arena with your boy Blaise McCoy. And this is our first main event of 3. There's the challenger, Bill Goldberg. Preston Steelman's in the building. Yeah, well, here's what happened. You're in the back, and the Shmoo took both fists and tried to punch him right in the sides and bent the shit out of the belt. Well, apparently Flair straightened it back out. And there's the champion. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, defending that title tonight. We have some championship title news as well for leaning towards Death Wrestling. Maybe I'll drop that right now. Hey, Bosa as well. Corona X-Play, welcome to the show. You're tuned in to Blaised Radio. It's your boy Blaise McCoy. We're going to kick some crazy wrestling action here tonight. It's internet wrestling action for your entertainment. Just having a blast. Shulky's in a building. Or Shulky's hiding. There's the championship, our FAW. It's Fantasy Action Wrestling. On here at the Blaised Radio Network. We're mixing old school and new school wrestling here. In Time Machine Arena. There's the cage, there's the bell, and we're off and running. The championship title belt is on the line. Goldberg grabs the Nature Boy and tosses him across the ring like a sack of potatoes. Get us off and running here. We got 6 more matches on the card coming up, booked already, with many of your favorite wrestlers still yet to come. Well, I mentioned the NXT matches coming up next. We have a ladder match, a 3-way match, and a championship match with Aleister Black and Daniel Bryan. And then we'll head to the main event show for 3 matches. A battle royal between Randy Orton, Jake Roberts, The Big Show, Kane, Jeff Hardy, The Rock, Triple H, and the AEW Invasion of Cody. The AEW 2020 champion Pac will battle The Undertaker, and then it'll be the main event champion, the FAW Championship on the line. AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar in our main event tonight. Ric Flair, now the dirtiest player in the game, trying to turn shit around here. And has the big man down, but Goldberg, grabbing a leg of Nature Boy, gets out, escapes, but 2 boots to the chest for his good and sends him straight down. Goldberg trying to fight back with the Nature Boy, with a jab to the titty and then working on the leg. Well, thank each and every one of you guys for hanging out. Hey, Supplies! Mrs. U-Taker! Pull me closer, tiny taker. Oh, tossing him like yesterday's garbage. We're in Time Machine Arena, folks. Your boy Blaise McCoy finally got this hunk of junk fixed. Holy piss in a bottle. Looked like a Summit Slam to me with Goldberg. The cover on Flair trying to take the championship. No Dewey, not even a 1. I want to thank all you guys for joining your boy Blaise McCoy in a surprise stream tonight. It's Fantasy Action Wrestling, FAW. I told you I can fire up this time machine at any moment and do one of these streams as long as I can find some wrestlers to fight, which I always can. Uh-oh, Goldberg could be setting him up for a spear. No, second guesses it. Moves in, but got the leg. Dragon screw leg whip. And when you see the Nature Boy start to work on the leg, you got to think he's getting ready for that figure 4. Oh, striking back. Pump handle and just dumps Flair down on the mat. Uh-oh, Goldberg looking for that spear now. Flair doesn't see him. Oh, the spear by Goldberg! Flair's in trouble. The title's on the line. Could be a jackhammer and an early exit and a new champion here, folks. Has him up for the jackhammer. And crashing down. Here's the cover. What? Wow, Flair found a way to kick out. Holy piss in a bottle. Thank y'all for hanging out, joining, stopping by. A little more of a relaxed stream tonight. We'll watch some dream matches and chit-chat about wrestling. Armbar trying to get a championship. Still no. Flair moving out and punching him right in the temple. Flair has no problem balling up his fist and cracking you right in the skull. Another gooch grab. And puts him down, and now Goldberg just ragdolling Ric Flair around the ring. Real CPJ, welcome to the stream. You're tuned into Blaised Radio. Little fantasy action wrestling dream matches. There's another spear. Goldberg is terrorizing the champion here on Nitro. Goldberg waiting, stomping on the Dupa. Flair, he's going to try one more jackhammer and take the title away from Flair. Locks it in. The fans sense it. On their feet. Jackhammer once again. Flair has nowhere to go. And he has done it, ladies and gentlemen. We got a new champion. Well, let's look at some of the highlights of how now Goldberg reigns supreme on Monday nights here in Fantasy Action Wrestling. He didn't have to face any AEW wrestlers. Well, who knows? Before the end of the night, maybe we'll find an AEW wrestler to try to take that belt off of Goldberg. The Invasion match is split 1-1 to start us off. And here in our main event, for the first of the 3 match shows, and new FAW Nitro Champion, Goldberg! Wow, impressive victories. He just annihilated Ric Flair. Maybe a little too much riding on Space Mountain last night and all day today for the Nature Boy. Money, cash, hoes, you know how it is. Well, let's strike up the band once again as your boy Blaise McCoy sets up the next card, baby. Thank you for joining my little impromptu little FAW stream as I got Time Machine Arena all fired up here. Your boy Blaise McCoy. And we're going to head to NXT. Our first match is an 8-man ladder match. All right, and the competitors in this ladder match are Finn Balor, Pete Dunne, Kevin Owens, All right, there are your 8 competitors. Place your bets, place your bets, place your bets. Well, speaking of place your bets, on the 22nd of this month, February 22nd, we're bringing back Jack. That means we'll be playing some games, y'all. All right, our second match. It's a triple threat, just like we just had. Oop. It is we're making this one self-surrender. Let's play another jam here. right. It is a ladder match. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, just 8, actually. But 8 competitors going to battle out. And yes, Ladder Chad Hangman will be in effect here, folks. So once everybody enters the ring, I'll tell you how many letters the word is, and you guys try to guess it. If you guys can guess the combination before they do, you can win the match of your choice. You're on the LTD roster. Undead Blue is in a building. You're my boy, Blue. Griffith Davian as well. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining here to this impromptu stream of a little FAW Fantasy Action Wrestling. Bringing you some dream matches, some crazy combinations of wrestlers of today and yesterday. Here comes to the ring our first competitor, Finn Balor. Well, we got a plethora of picks in the chat, and you gotta fucking love it, people. Gauzy picks Hangman. Mrs. U goes for Finn in this one. Well, Fireproof, Gargano, or Balor. Pick one. Looks like Preston's going with Kenny in this one. Undead Blue with Omega. Bagwell got Bobby Roode. It's going to be a good one, folks. These 8 individuals are going to tear each other apart. NXT wrestlers of yesterday and today colliding. And only one can grab that opportunity at a championship. And one of these 8 men will face either Aleister Black or Daniel Bryan, whichever one can get that combination open and grab that briefcase. Shooter going with Kevin Owens. Bagwell taking Rude. Matt Outlaw has Finn Balor. I tell you what, great. I love all the different picks. This is going to be an awesome match. Too bad I'll be too busy worried about your words. Blade Charge is in the building. You're tuned into Blaised Radio. And yes, he is the FAW UK champion as well. The Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. Well, LTD's not ready to go on a worldwide tour yet as we're rebuilding society, but we will be in Toronto, Ontario, Canada tomorrow. Mass Hysteria, 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, right here on the Blaised Radio Network. Here's some news for you guys if you haven't checked the website today. You might want to drop on over because the wrestling cards for tomorrow and Friday have been posted. If you're on the roster, that's like when homeroom assignments get posted up on the wall at school. Go check out the wall and see where your match is this week, everybody. And if you're tuning in and you're digging what's going down, hit that thumbs up. It's much appreciated. Leave me some comments, some dream matches, what you like, what you don't like about FAW. It's Fantasy Action Wrestling. It's our little side station here on the Blaised Radio Network as your boy Blaise McCoy, the lunatic hick from the sticks, the Steel City Superman, jumps into Time Machine Arena and flies all over the world, the history of wrestling, brings together old school and new school to bring you crazy shit like this. He's a nutcase. Johnny Wrestling! Johnny Gargano! Gargano's been terrorizing NXT and still is to this day. One of these days we may see him up on the big screen doing even more damage. But tonight I got him suckered into fighting for FAW in this insane 8-man ladder match. Well, the winner gets a shot at either Aleister Black or Daniel Bryan. Whoever, if Aleister Black can retain that NEXT championship, that's a tough one. Well, our FAW branch here, NEW, our new branch, pun intended, completely, obviously. It's the natural evolution of wrestling is mixing old school ideals and new school wrestling warriors and battle styles. And here's one of the guys that do mix old and new school in his repertoire. He is the glorious Bobby Roode. That's right, you're tuned in to part 2 of this 3-part show today. We had 3 matches in Nitro first. Jump back into the time machine. Now we brought together stars of NXT today and yesterday for this 3-match bunch. Then we'll be heading over to NEW main event for 3 more insane matches and maybe a surprise later on. Ghazi, yeah, the bruiserweights. It's hard not to pick. It's hard to pick against the bruiserweight, I should say. Well, Bobby Roode looks super confident in this one, folks. So many different picks in the chat, and you guys know what you're talking about, so this is going to be pretty crazy. Oh, yeah, look at the people in this. Bobby Roode, Finn Balor. This is the long entrance marathon. I was thinking about putting Jake Bagwell's old entrance in here just for shits and giggles. Well, time to shock the system. He is the FAW Intercontinental Champion, Adam Cole. Baby. Part of the Undisputed Era. I'm more used to the unrestricted area and not being allowed over there. Or the restricted area, I should say. I botched that one up. Well, Adam Cole wants to add to his FAW Intercontinental Championship. His Intercontinental title will be fought in between all 3 brands here in FAW. Along with that UK belt. No titles on the line here, but what is at stake if they can get that combination figured out? is an opportunity to fight against the winner of tonight's main event of Portion 2 here in NXT. Now someone's about to kill you. There he is, a Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe! A dangerous competitor no matter what type of match it is. Especially when there's multiple competitors, because this man can attack you from behind and be even deadlier than face-to-face. And time again, this big man will prove once again he is in his own mold. He's one of a kind and an agile big man indeed, Samoa Joe. He'll rip your damn arm off too, any limb he wants. And here's throwing a monkey wrench into the whole project. The invasion continues from All Elite Wrestling. Here he is, Adam Hangman Page. I like making you guys wait for a couple seconds. All right. A 5-letter word for ladder Chad Hangman as this fracas breaks out in the ring. If you know how to play, play. If you don't play. Watch the match. I'm going to watch the chat and kind of watch the match 10 seconds late on the stream in front of me on a laptop. No, it's not seasoned. 5 letters. 5-letter word is the combination hanging in the briefcase high above the ring. These 8 gladiators are going to try to beat each other up and see who can climb to the top, figure out the combination, unhook the briefcase, and punch their ticket for a title fight against the NXT champion here in FAW. Not Might or Tight or Ladder or Champer Brown. As we're off and running, you got Pete Dunne on the outside. Oh, kick to the PP. Not Tight or Title. Who misses? You take her in Fireproof. You owe each other beers there. Time to get sideways redneck crazy. Woo, Bagwell. If you see what I'm seeing, if you're talking about your match coming up, I concur, my brother. That will be one hell of a match. That's Jake Bagwell, Cowboy John, and Redneck Avenger teaming up for the Redneck Ranch to battle, well, the guys that rule the land right now. That's the Opaque Brotherhood, Paragon of Greatness, the leader of the Brotherhood, the Combat Kingdom Stable War Champs, and the owners of the Ultimate Power Source in the Golden Pyramid headquarters, and Knox Boogie, the World Champ, and Killer Neptune. That's going to be one hell of a fight. It's going to be first blood as well. Not Crazy Boo's video, arse or match, or arse is. Inside the ring, in trouble as Finn Balor with a snap suplex on Gargano sends him down and out to the outside. Kevin Owens beating up on Adam Cole, and Pete Dunne trying to take away with the victory. Not rules are valid. Climbing up and trying to figure it out. I will let you know the first letter of the word is part of the first half of the alphabet. So it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. So pimps ain't no good. Pimping ain't easy, though, brother. I'll tell you that much. Not voodoo with one O. That's clever, though, Bagwell. Voodoo, that's like doo-doo, but a little short doo-doo. When the doo-doo cuts off, oh, boy, a little splash up in the... Oh, that's a good sight. Oh, Kevin Owens off the top rope to the outside. There's now Bobby Roode using that ladder. Well, Nick Roderick, you better watch this match closely. You are in a ladder match coming up on Wednesday against Sir Dragon. It's going to be pretty crazy as well. Not punch or looks or climb or apple or books. First half of the alphabet. And Adam Cole's been busted open, y'all. That's always fun, right? Samoa Joe looks like the match just started. He's just stalking people to terrorize. Not primp. What's primp? Oh, primp. What you do with your hair? I don't know. I don't have it to mess with. You hang the lights. I know you know how to use a ladder, but in a match is a different story, son. We'll see. That's why you're in that match. We'll see. Testing your abilities. Uh-oh, on the outside, Adam Cole looking to take down Finn Balor. Oh, no, there's Finn up on the top rope above him as it's Gargano getting beat down. Not Nexus or Fakes or Faker cards. Not Chump either, you chump. Uh-oh, look at the strength of Hangman Page representing AEW. No, money would be the second half of the alphabet. Claim is a good one, Outlaw, but incorrect. This battle continues to get that briefcase as they want a shot at the title. Not Clamp or Carts. They want a shot at the title here on NXT and FAW. Double check. No slime, not slime, or ruins. All right, I'll give you another hint. It's not a great hint, but it's only two vowels. Two vowels in the word. Uh-oh, climbing up. Pete Dunne might have it. Oh, man. He's going to do it. Holy piss in a bottle. Pete Dunne's going to win it. Not tooth. Two vowels. Cream. Cream. Get on top. Woo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. Not blows or green or bevel or tooth or bowel. Oh, no. What's up, Captain Woody Danger? We're in the middle of Ladder Chat Hangman, our interactive chat game, where that briefcase has a 5-letter combination and we're trying to guess it in the chat to try to win a match of your choice. Feel free to watch, join along, watch the wrestling, whatever. Glad to see you back, Woody Danger. We're always having fun here on LTD. Tonight it's FAW, Fantasy Action Wrestling. A little something different. I'm in my time machine arena flying around, mixing old school and new school wrestlers, baby. Not nails or droop or blood or field or dream or fields or fried. That's a lot of fucking F words. A 5-letter word. The first letter is part of the first half of the alphabet, so it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, or L. And 2 vowels in the word. Uh-oh. Face first, Adam Hangman Page trying to keep the invasion for AEW alive. Could he do it right here? He's got 2 of the 5 letters. There's Adam Cole to intercept Adam on Adam Crime. No, that clap for that. Oh, taken down. Finn Balor and Pete Dunne working together. Why is that funny? Not field or faces or fried or flied or joust. Great game. Great video game. I love joust. Now you got me distracted. I want to play joust. Mark Caliber, what a great answer. Actually, that's the correct answer. Mark Caliber. That answer's just great. G-R-E-A-T, baby. That's the word. Bird. Mark Caliber, congratulations. Picking up a Ladder Chat Hangman victory here on an FAW stream, earning himself an opportunity at picking the match of his choice. Well, it's a weird art form, this crazy game we play here. Going up to the top now, Hangman Page. Can he finish it off and win it right now? I'm trying to program another word in, but this match might be over. Will AEW win? Will the invasion continue? Another victory for the invasion. I think he's got it, folks. This could be all said and done. Oh, no. The AEW invasion of FAW is... it continues! What a win. And now FAW is in trouble. 2 wins by AEW in the war. And now one of the members of AEW have a title shot. That's the end they needed. That's what they were hoping for in this invasion. None of them are signed to FAW, but these AEW guys were hoping to find a way into a title fight somehow. Well, there it is now. The winner of the match and the briefcase to face the winner of our main event. It's Adam Hangman Page. Well, now they have their foot in the door, so to speak. Here in FAW, the AEW continues. Roman Cross is in the building. Welcome to the show. You're tuned into Blaised Radio. It's one of these shows I like to have every once in a while. I call it Fantasy Action Wrestling. That's FAW, where we mix old school and new school wrestling from today and yesterday for some dream matches and some crazy shit you'd never see anywhere else. How about it? Welcome to the show. Glad to be a part of your day. Leaning Towards Death Wrestling action will return tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, on the Blaised Radio Network right here, as we're back to the normal schedule of Wednesdays at 6, Friday at 9, Wednesdays at 6, Friday at 9, Wednesdays at 6, Friday at 9. That's p.m. Eastern, y'all. Glad to have y'all. Posey's in the building. Welcome to the show. You're tuned into Blaised Radio. I'm your boy, Blaise McCoy, the lunatic hick from the sticks, the Steel City Superman, bringing you some dream matches on what I like to say is Fantasy Action Wrestling. I'm in Time Machine Arena, flying around, giving you guys in the chat what you want. We got 4 more booked matches, and who knows what's going to go down tonight, folks. I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging out, stopping by on this unscheduled show tonight. Hope to see you guys tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, as we get back on track and head towards another big super card, our 200th show on YouTube. That's our 200 LTD show on YouTube. We've already passed 200, but we're going to keep it rock and rolling. That's March 1st, Miami, Florida, right here on the Blaised Radio Network. Coming down to the ring next to battle in another triple threat Extreme Rules match with an AEW invasion. He is Bray Wyatt. Who's getting a raise? Who told you you're getting a raise? Well, I got one question for all you guys. Who wants to walk with Elias? Well, Elias was very vocal about stopping this AEW invasion, giving them a guitar shot and sending them right back to wherever they came from, because he wants title shots himself, and they're encroaching on his territory. We'll see how Elias can do in his promise to stop this invasion. He's got to win here, or else his whole plan to stop the invasion is null and void. This is step one if Elias is going to do anything in his game plan that he told me he has, to be the Messiah, the Savior that stops this invasion from AEW. Well, he's got a lot of words. Let's see if he can back them up by pulling off the victory. It's not going to be an easy one. The biggest free agent in wrestling right now. That's right, I flew ahead in our last FAW show to the year 2020 to find out this man was already signed and on All Elite Wrestling. Now, we brought him back as I'm reuniting and uniting all these different companies, factions, stables. And he is back. Yes, he's been on FAW before. Now he's part of the All Elite Wrestling Invasion. He's the cleaner, Kenny Omega. I don't know if Jeff Jarrett would have helped this match or not, though. I think this match is a little better than Jarrett versus Elias. What do you guys think? I don't know. Maybe a little. Well, that's what we like to bring you here. We give you dream matches, what you deserve. This is the type of crazy match we want to see. Let's see Bray Wyatt fight Elias. And they're fighting for Fantasy Action Wrestling and trying to keep Kenny Omega from winning. But at the same time, Elias and Bray Wyatt, no love lost there either. They're going to beat the snot piss and shit out of each other as well. Our second match here, and our second of 3 parts in this FAW stream here on a Tuesday night special. This is our second wing, our NXT version. Nitro is first, NXT now, and the main event coming up next. J-Man's in the building. I agree, Elias is going to have to build it up. He's going to have to, and a win here tonight would push him in the right direction. Winning outside the box, away from the regular weekly shows he's on now, is what he needs. He needs this victory here in FAW. As I fly around in Time Machine Arena, give these wrestlers the opportunities they deserve. Give the matches the fans really want. Grabbing up these characters, these wrestlers all over in their prime of their careers, and mashing them up together in one hell of a dream match right here. Oh no, look at the strength of Elias, trying to lift up Kenny and flips his ass over. National Wrestling Federation, welcome to the show. You're tuned in to Blaised Radio. It's a special Tuesday night special, yo. So glad to see you. That's the man behind Mr. Old School, Rick Race. As we talked about earlier, the reuniting of Old School and LTD. It's TJ Toad, Double Toad 7, Agent Double Toad 7, I shall say, along with Rick Race reuniting first, and now joined by Rob A. Macho Machete and the Shonky Tonk Man. That's right, we got a mix of old school and new school in the new version of Old School. That's right, LTD is reuniting of Old School, and word has it, in the very near future, there'll be 2 more joining the group. And a big woo comes from the NWF as always. And we are having dream matches galore tonight. We already saw 1 title, and now the AEW All Elite Wrestling Invasion continues. They've already garnered a title shot. Will they end up with gold here? They can't possibly leave tonight. These Fantasy Action wrestlers cannot let AEW take a championship here tonight. That's got to be their goal. If they invade 1 show and take a title, they already earned a title shot. That's more than enough. And now coming, Clothesline takedown by Omega, jumps in and dumps him over. I think the Excalibur Warriors, Mark and Alex Caliber, seem to be prime candidates for an old school revolution. Agreed. Hint, hint, foreshadowing, wink, wink. Oh, and a big knee strike, and he's down. That's it. That's it. And that's the danger of a three-way triple threat Extreme Rules matchup. You gotta get someone down and out before you can go for the pinfall attempt. And the fans here in Time Machine Arena are on their feet. Elias trying to take out Kenny Omega. And Elias was the most outspoken one. And look, the disrespect. He wants to win the match over Bray and not even have Omega in the NXT ring. Well, Elias was disgusted at the fact of this AEW invasion. He said it was irreparable. He said it was utterly disgusting that I let it happen. Well, I'm glad to make it happen. And now Elias trying to live up to his word and win this match to stop the AEW invasion. And here comes AEW's newest acquisition, Kenny Omega, right away. Takedown by Elias. This is Fantasy Action Wrestling, your boy Blaise McCoy. Well, you will see tomorrow on Mass Hysteria, 6 p.m. Eastern, here on the Blaised Radio Network. It will be the Shonky Tonk Man and Rob A. Macho Machete teaming up against the tag team champions of the Toxic Duo, Brian Azrael and Soul Amazing. It will be a non-title fight, but holy piss in a bottle, the One-Winged Angel cleaning up the competition. It looks like, if he can't get to him in time, there he is stopping the AEW invasion. If Omega picks, oh no, another one for you. Bill Haight is jealous, a devastator of his own. Cover by Omega. He's got Bray Wyatt down and out, almost just millimeters away from a victory. Well, the Crow Warrior, the Rabid Warrior, those throwbacks of the Road Warriors and Demolition, Mark and Alex Calibers, the twins of the Excalibur Warriors of Doom, if you really want to combine the whole damn thing. Where old school has reunited and leaning towards death wrestling. It should be quite interesting. 1, 2. Out of nowhere, Bray's trying to get a victory. Bray Wyatt now trying to steal the thunder. Sister Abigail and Bray Wyatt trying to steal the thunder of Elias. That's what Bray said. He said, I want to win instead. He done it. Oh, Elias is pissed. Elias is fired up. That's all he wanted to do is make sure he was the one that stopped the invasion. And Bray Wyatt has just stolen Elias's thunder. Definitely not the end of the invasion. Well, they keep the win away from AEW and even it up at 2-2 tonight in these AEW invasion matches. But the feud between Elias and Bray Wyatt far from over. But the winner of the match is Bray Wyatt, and he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole match won. That's about it. Not really the whole world. Woo, we got one more match here in NXT before we head to the NEW, the Natural Evolution of Wrestling. It's the NEW main event. Delete, delete, delete. Well, let's get to the main event matchup for part 2 of 3 parts here tonight. Speaking of 3 parts, 3 is the magic number. As we tried, once again, I tried to punish people. It's going to turn into something that could be one hell of an opportunity for people. Tomorrow night, the main event of Mass Hysteria. The man who won the prediction match for the gauntlet match is Sean Shamrock. or the man who's going to pull double duty because of his victory, the Shonky Tonk Man, will be taking on the new, yes, you heard it right, the Triple Nipple Champion. That's Ethan Moore has that title. Now the Triple Nipple Championship, somewhat like the assless chaps, is a punishment, but it could turn into something beautiful. Here's how it's going to work. Tomorrow night, Ethan Moore will defend that title against Sean Shamrock in 2 out of 3 falls matches in 3 different stipulations. So the first 2 out of 3 falls match will be table style. The second 2 out of 3 falls match will be submission style. The third 2 out of 3 falls match, if necessary, will be knockout style.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
Now that's how it's going to work. So 3 is the magic number when it comes to the Triple Nipple title. And I'm going to take it one step further. If you successfully defend the Triple Nipple Championship 3 times, it's an automatic jump to the front of the line for a World Heavyweight Championship shot. That's right, to the Triple Nipple title, where it may be demeaning at first, and you get put up into these crazy hellacious matches. 3 is the magic number. Can Ethan Moore do it? Well, he's got to defend that title 3 times to get that world title shot. But Sean Shamrock will be in his way tomorrow night. We got one crazy show lined up for tomorrow night, and that's the main event. We also have a Hell in a Cell cage match with Almar Wolf and Bill Haight against Mordred Nightwalker and Wrestling Mama. That's right, Almar Wolf returned recently, and so did Mordred. They'll battle in a Hell in a Cell tornado cage match with 2 of their besties to battle it out tomorrow night as well. And also, Shulky versus Minerva inside the no escape cage. That's one's going to be crazy as well. Well, now let's get the title match on the line. The Straight Veg Society. Good, Gauzy. That's a good one. That's a good one. Well, here he is. We can't call him the new Daniel Bryan. Oh, I can call him Bryan Danielson or the old Daniel Bryan. Because he's got the yes chance rocking here in NXT Arena. Well, Daniel Bryan's had some success here in these FAW shows, and he wants this championship because these 2 championships on the Nitro show and the NXT show will lead you to the FAW championship, which is still to come tonight. It's AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar for the vacant Fantasy Action Wrestling Championship. But now let's bring out the champion. This is going to be a tough one. He is your FAW NEW NXT champion, Aleister Black. Mixing some old school and new school, we got Aleister Black. A man's been ripping a fucking new asshole in NXT and been doing his own thing for quite some time. Daniel Bryan coming back to NXT here in FAW to show you he's still got it here in the NXT arena. But can he take the championship away? We'll see who you got. You got Daniel Bryan? You got Bryan or Black? Let's do it right here. The NXT championship on the line here in the FAW show. Well, no AEW people involved in this matchup. No one in sight. And there's the challenger, Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon. Intense, ready for battle. It's Bryan Danielson. Daniel Bryan. Caliber's got Aleister Black. Shooter's got Aleister Black. Gauzy's calling for the end of Bryan. And there he is, your FAW NXT champion. We just saw earlier the AEW invasion, Adam Hangman Page earning his shot at the winner of this matchup. And that's the last thing these FAW guys want. These are legends handpicked by your boy Blaise McCoy and handed huge amounts of money. Don't ask me where I got it from. To get them in these matches, flying in a time machine all over fucking time and bringing them together to battle. So they are intense and ready to rock and roll. It's Aleister Black. It's Daniel Bryan one-on-one. Here we go. The FAW NXT title on the line and already jockeying for positions. Snapmare takeover by Aleister Black. Daniel Bryan getting his head about ripped off. That beard and a little bit of cushioning maybe keeping him from really ripping into the skin. And a takedown by Daniel Bryan. Face-off between the two men. A collar and elbow tie-up is Aleister Black using his strength to back up Daniel Bryan in the corner. Referee bow tie. That's right. That's not just what he's wearing, folks. That's his friggin' name. T.Y.E. Mr. Bow Tie, our veteran, our head referee here in LTD. I brought him along. We've seen Ray the referee recently in the Golden Pyramid. We're finally out of the Golden Pyramid and back on the road as LTD returns Monday, Wednesday, Friday on our NBA East tour of the East Coast of the United States. But we start out in Canada tomorrow in Toronto, baby. That's right, we'll be at the Scotiabank Arena tomorrow night for Leaning Towards Death Wrestling Mass Hysteria. We got one hell of a card booked for you guys tomorrow night. And you can even see the schedule coming up in the future now posted. The tentative, you know how wrestling is, always subject to change. The card coming up for February, the schedule, and the events all across the East Coast. We got Monday, Bloody Monday in Boston. And you know those first blood matches are always, well, bloodbath. Valentine's Day is going to be crazy. Next Wednesday, the ladies take over again. And yes, it's going to be a tournament tonight. I'll be unveiling, actually, after this match, I'll be unveiling the draw for the 16-woman Battle Queen Championship Tournament to go down 1 week from Wednesday at the Valentine's Day Special. Mighty Minerva leaving the Golden Pyramid and leaving the Battle Queen title behind and returning to fight for it, but coming up short as Never Ending Legs, your new Battle Queen champion. She'll have to run through the tournament to keep it. That's right, LTD style, baby. You're going to carry the Battle Queen title through a 16-woman single elimination tournament. And we'll break down who's involved in the brackets after this match, so stay tuned. But right now, stomping away, Aleister Black on Daniel Bryan does not look good. Looks like the champion wants to easily retain his title. And he's looking around, Aleister Black, watching out for Hangman Page, knowing that Adam Page, from the AEW invasion, winning that ladder match earlier, has the briefcase. Uh-oh, Aleister Black trying to turn the lights out. Oh, no. He is fading to black indeed. Titty stomp by Aleister Black, and the fans here in Time Machine Arena are looking for the, oh boy, the NXT champion dumps him over his head with authority. National Wrestling Federation's going for Aleister Black in this one as well. What a match we got going here for the NXT Championship here in Fantasy Action Wrestling. I want to thank all you guys for joining this impromptu show. We got dream matches up and down. We still got 3 more scheduled matches from the NEW main event arena. We got an 8-man battle royal with Cody invading from AEW. Uh-oh. Oh, Black Mass, right to temple, smacked across the face with the heel, the sole of the boot, and a stomp to the sternum. Aleister Black in total control of this matchup once again. Triple testicle title. Oh, man. Testes, 1, 2, 3. Aleister Black meditating. And Daniel Bryan looking like anarchy after a bad night of drinking. Or Mortal Kombat, finish him! And trying to finish him, but Daniel Bryan still got a little bit of gas left in the tank. Or petrol, or canola oil or something, I don't know. Got him up. Yeah, he's got some electricity going through them veins right now, trying to keep Daniel Bryan alive in this matchup. As Aleister Black taking advantage of the extreme rules that I think I put on this match. No disqualification, no count out. On the outside now, the title on the line, the NXT Championship here in Fantasy Action Wrestling on the Blaised Radio Network as part of the Digital Wrestling Syndicate here on YouTube. Well, we are rocking and rolling here in part 2 of 3 on this FAW Time Machine Arena stream. It's your boy Blaise McCoy. We got a title fight on the line, and they just want to brawl. We got a Donnybrook going on. Face first to the apron. Daniel Bryan, just when you thought he was done. Mounting one hell of a comeback. And Aleister fighting him off, sends him back into the ring, trying to finish the job before Daniel Bryan can pick up any more momentum. Climbing to the top. No fear in Aleister Black whatsoever, and a big elbow off the top. Look like Macho Rob A. Machete over there. Uh-oh. Looking to turn the lights out on him again. This time busting him wide open. And winner the First Blood matchup. Which I knew was First Blood. Aleister Black, still your Fantasy Action Wrestling NXT champion. And Aleister Black will now, sooner or later, he'll have to battle Adam Hangman Page from AEW for that championship. We got 3 more matches on the line. Let's get the beats going and go back to set up our 3rd and final card of the night. And you never know, there could be bonus matches, y'all. Well, thank y'all for joining your boy Blaise McCoy here tonight on this surprise card. And this one's going to be fun, people. Main event, we got big names from all over wrestling history. And we're going to start it out with a battle royal. Old school, over the top, 8-man battle royal. And we have Jake the Snake Roberts. Randy Orton. Randy Orton. I love when the beat kicks out of his... Oh, not Big E. The Big Show. Kane. And then we have the Invader. Can he possibly pull it off? The man behind All Elite Wrestling. Trying to throw a monkey wrench into Fantasy Action Wrestling. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining. This has been a blast. We're going to keep it rolling tonight, folks. Right here on the Blaised Radio Network. Do not forget, tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern, we'll be back with Leading Towards Death Wrestling action. But as we load this next show, we're going to unveil the Battle Queen Tournament bracket for Wednesday, February 13th. The ladies will be back on LTD. It's Violent Times Day Special. We are going to... I knew I almost forgot to do this. And now... just got word. The main event was scheduled to be for the championship. AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar. That is no longer the case. It's now a triple threat. Hell in a Cell. We have AJ Styles. We have Brock Lesnar. And now, an AEW invasion is going down. It's a name that we did not think was going to show up tonight. It was not going to sign with AEW. We're going to make it a three-way dance, Hell in a Cell, for the main event, for the championship. It is CM Punk This will be for. There's your triple nipple championship, people. It's not for that. This is for the vacated Fantasy Action Wrestling Championship. So we had a unification match, Mordred Nightwalker and Almar Wolf, when the end of the world, the almost apocalypse, happened on New Year's. But now bringing back the FAW Championship, and it's time for main event. There's your 3 matches, people, tonight on main event. An 8-man over-the-top battle royal. Place your bets, people. Place your bets. Pick your winners. Pick your wieners. We also have The Undertaker versus the AEW champion Pac. That's going to be one pivotal matchup in this war between AEW and FAW in the invasion. And then now, CM Punk, can he do what they're trying to keep him from doing and win gold here in FAW? It's Punk versus Styles versus Lesnar in our main event. And everybody's raving out. Raving out. Raving out. Main event. Main event. Main event. Go to main event. Main event. It's the main event. Go to main event. Do the main event. Main event. Everybody main event. Do the main event. Main event. Time for the main event, motherfuckers. Main event. Well, but while we're doing the main event, we're going to unveil another tidbit. Y'all can check it if you want, but I'm going to break it down right now here in the chat. Next Wednesday, it will be, for the ladies, the Battle Queen Championship Tournament. The Battle Queen title will be on the line. Never Ending Legs, claiming that championship, will face 15 other ladies in the tournament to find out who will take away the Battle Queen Championship. The Violent Times Day Supercard, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Wednesday, February the 13th. There's the card, the website for the 16-woman tournament. It is random draw earlier today. Pick these opponents. The first match is the Mighty Minerva versus Missy Nightwalker. It's D-Hawk Chick versus Cassie Madam Red. Mad Dog Molly Shamrock versus Shulky. Never Ending Legs, the Battle Queen champion, who will defend it throughout the tournament. Defending it for the first match will be against Mad Cow. In our 5th match, it's Mrs. U-Taker versus Cougar Knight. The 6th match will be Speranza Dancy against Ann Bonnie. The 7th matchup is Sunshine Marigold and Roxanne Winters. And the final match in this single elimination tournament for the Battle Queen Championship will be Wrestling Mama and Davila. Well, there's the news for the Women's Battle Queen Championship Tournament on Violent Times Day, y'all. We're going to have some violent times right now in this matchup. We got a hell of a bunch of crazy shows here in February here on the Blaised Radio Network. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, the bell for notifications so you know when Blaised Radio goes live. Normally, Monday nights late around 11 p.m. Eastern, Make-A-Wish, and Wednesdays at 6, and Fridays at 9. Wednesdays at 6, and Fridays at 9. That's right, Shulky. She-Hulk Chick and D-Hawk Chick could face each other in a tournament. All random draw with 16 of the toughest women on the planet. What a tournament it's going to be on the 13th right here on the Blaised Radio Network. You're not going to want to miss it. Coming to the ring first along with his big snake, it's Jake the Snake Roberts. Well, let's see. Fired off in the chat. Anybody making predictions on this one? Alejandro Garcia, welcome to the show. You're tuned in to Blaised Radio. He might be a moron. I think he's a moron for trying to fight MMA, for fuck's sake. But now I found CM Punk and found a reason to get him to fight again, and he's doing it tonight. Coming down the ring next in this 8-man battle royal as part of our main event part of the show. He is the Viper, the Legend Killer, Randy Orton. Fireproof Lowlight's going for Kane in this one. Well, the big man in battle royals is normally a pretty good decision. Ice cream bars. Oh, you know what? I got a WWE WWF ice cream bar story. A Dairy Mart very close to me, which basically is a convenience store. When I was growing up, they stopped selling those things, and I swear it was 3 to 5 years later, and I found one of those things, and you bet your ass I opened up that cooler and bought it. I think the lady behind the counter just made up a price because she couldn't believe it was in there either. True story. They were damn good. Cookie and ice cream bars. Who knows? Who remembers the WWE ice cream bars? Come on. Now, if you can name the people that were on them, because the little self-imposed little pictures of Jimmy Hart and a couple other people on the ice cream bars. Pretty amazing. That was years ago. Lifetimes ago for some. Talk about wrestling lifetimes. This man, Paul White, from the Giant back in the WCW days to the Big Show, the big man with one hell of a personality and a devastating choke slam and a right fist that'll knock anybody out cold.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
He is the Big Show. Well, you know, in battle royals, most of the time, people pick the big guy. So the Big Show and Kane definitely got to be favorites in this one. This is an 8-man battle royal. The winner of this match will be in line to be the next one to try to fight for the FAW main event championship here in Fantasy Action Wrestling FAW, where we mix old school and new school wrestlers here in Time Machine Arena. The 3 different brands, Nitro, NXT, and main event. Tonight, Goldberg took the championship on Nitro away from Ric Flair as Chris Jericho invaded from AEW. Hangman Page invaded from AEW and NXT, and Aleister Black defended his NXT title. And now we're in the FAW main event portion, and the Demon Kane coming down the ring next. The Monster Kane. Dr. Isaac Yankum Kane. Yankum, I barely know where they're at. Yankum, The Big Slow. Keen and Elizabeth, Honky Tonk Man, Macho Man, Strike Force, $1 Million Man, Ice Cream Bars. Shooter, is that like one of them old songs off of one of those WWF records from back in the day? WrestleMania! Woo! WrestleMania! Oh, here we go. Let's get fired up. Let's take it to the extreme, people. Well, that's what Psycho Sicko Sean Shamrock's like the missing link in George the Animal Steel wrapped up into one. And now coming down to the ring next, he is Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. Let's see if I can do this for you guys. A little treat for you. George Animal Steel, WWF Superstars, ice cream bar commercial. That wasn't very good. Sure, there's a better one.
You know what? When my main man and I was on a safari in the deepest, darkest Africa on a long, hot summer night, we kept munching on the superstars of wrestling. Ice cream bar.
It's Slick and Akeem. How about it? Oh, and who can forget Coco Beware?
This time of year, brother, the superstars of wrestling ice cream bars, they are fantastic. Ain't that right, Frankie? Frankie, wait a minute. You're supposed to share this. What? Give me some of that. They are fantastic. Yeah.
Huh. Well, Coco Beware as well. How about it? Well, yeah. Well, now it's time to play the game. Time to quit playing games and play the real game. He is the Cerebral Assassin, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Triple H. The game and it's time to play. Woo! Crack a cold one and, well, orbit the bottle water. Spit water. 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 I forgot. I missed his old song. I like singing water to it. Fantastic. You got it right, NWF. Well, Triple H, you know, once I explained to him that I'm trying to run this fantasy action wrestling company, and these AEW guys are trying to come in and invade it, he said he could relate. I didn't ask him any more questions after that, though. Well, Triple H is ready for battle. He wants to stop this invasion, but he also wants a shot at the championship. That's right, coming up in 2 more matches after Undertaker and Pac battle, it's AJ Styles, Brock Lesnar, and CM Punk for the FAW Championship in the main event of the evening. And the man that's trying to stir the pot not only in the wrestling world in 2019, but also here in Time Machine Arenas. I'm trying to run fantasy action wrestling. It's this man sticking his nose in my business, invading my show with his all-elite wrestlers. It's Cody Rhodes. Well, anymore, he's the Steel City Superman's nightmare. trying to screw up my show here in Time Machine Arena. Well, you know what? I'm going to put them to the test and let these sumbitches fight, and we're going to see what happens. And here we go. Battle Royal style over the top till one man is left. Will be the new #1 contender for the FAW Championship here on the main event show. I want to thank you all for joining your boy Blaise McCoy here tonight. This Battle Royal will be followed up by Undertaker versus Pac, the man formerly known as Neville, the current AEW champion here in, well, it's past 2020 right now, but I'm in Time Machine Arena. It doesn't matter what year it is. You got The Rock and the Big Show going off in the corner. Jake the Snake. Big suplex. Kane now has Cody Rhodes looking to eliminate AEW right off the bat. Trying to do FAW a favor. Can Kane do it and make sure the invasion gets thwarted right here? Holy sheep shit, there goes Jake Roberts. The Snake is eliminated. Bagwell picking Triple H in this one. We'll see how it goes. Championship shot on the line. Can the Invader, Cody Rhodes, find a way to get a title shot? We've already seen Adam Hangman Page. Oh, Cody, what a maneuver! Cerebral in his own right. Getting rid of Kane. Gotta be one of the favorites and picked by a lot of people in chat. Well, NWF, I'm kind of hoping it does stir the pot as longer than people expect, because that's why I'm doing these streams. The interest is out there. The news is hot. Why not do a stream involving All Elite Wrestler and the name itself and see what happens? It's got a buzz in the wrestling industry. So your boy Blaise McCoy felt like jumping in Time Machine Arena and seeing what the buzz is all about. It's All Elite Wrestling, it's WCW, it's NWO, it's WWF, all together here on Fantasy Action Wrestling. Oh, the Big Show trying to take out the Viper, Randy Orton. Cody and Jeff Hardy in the middle. You got some big names in wrestling, some of the biggest names in the history of wrestling left in this ring right now as part of the main event portion. We got 16 wrestlers on each brand here in FAW, not counting the AEW guys. And speaking of them, there goes Cody! First goes Triple H, the brain behind WWE for all intents and purposes right now, in NXT, which we just saw. And then goes Cody. No AEW invasion right now. And The Rock is sent packing too. Well, now he can go finish cooking whatever he was cooking. Inside the ring, we have Randy Orton, Jeff Hardy. Uh-oh. Hangman, DDT by Orton, the Viper. Sensing victory to the Big Show, still going to be tough to eliminate. You'd think, man, Hardy and Orton would consider teaming up just to get rid of the Big Show, to give those two a better opportunity, but Orton might be taking an exit via chokeslam here, folks. Holy piss in a bottle! Orton's out of here. It's Show and Hardy. The fans on their feet here in Time Machine Arena. And the Big Show, the big man, trying to take care of business and finish it off, and he does with ease. Well, now our main event tonight, Brock Lesnar, AJ Styles, and CM Punk. They're going to face not just any Big Show, not just a man in his prime, the Big Show, but this is the Giant. This is the Big Show. This is everything this man has together, wrapped into one, in the prime of his wrestling career. Here in Fantasy Action Wrestling, you're getting the best version of all these competitors at the ultimate pinnacle of what they can bring to the table of the wrestling industry. And colossal collisions here in FAW. This one, just the same. The winner of the match is the Big Show. Well, now as far as this invasion angle goes, it's going to come down to these final two matchups. And we may have to have a tiebreaker, because you know how I am. I can't leave shit hanging. Well, not literally shit hanging, but... Well, not too long ago, folks, we brought you the AEW 2020 tournament here on the Blaised Radio Network. We saw Cody Rhodes defeat Dustin Rhodes in the first round. This man, formerly known as Neville, Pac, with the win over Hangman Page. Kenny Omega defeated Chris Jericho. Christopher Daniels with the win over Bully Ray. Then in the second round of the tournament, it was Pac over Cody Rhodes, Omega over Daniels, and then in the main event, a big-time underdog, many rooting for Kenny Omega to win the AEW 2020 Championship, but Pac took away the title. It's a non-title fight, but part of the invasion. This is critical. Right now, it's 2-2 in the AEW versus FAW matchups here tonight in the invasion. The Undertaker. They are throwing the biggest bruiser they got as far as FAW in the history of wrestling to battle the man on top of AEW right now. This is going to be an interesting one. Yeah, Tiny, I'm pretty sure I know who you have. I want to thank you all for joining us stream tonight. Glad to be a part of your day. This is your boy Blaise McCoy, the Steel City Superman, the lunatic hick from the sticks. And yo, you're tuned into Blaised Radio. That's BLAISED. Mixing old school and new school and pro wrestling and gaming. It's internet wrestling live, interactive, imaginary internet wrestling for your entertainment. It's FUCK, people. Now it's furious, unadulterated commentary, kids. But we have a fun like we always do here on the Blaised Radio Network. I want to thank my new subscriber, S.A. Chicano Loco. Thank you for the subscription, my brother. We welcome wrestling fans from all ages, from all around the world here on the Blaised Radio Network. The Dead Man, The Undertaker, and here he comes, wearing the All Elite 2020 Championship, the man formerly known as Neville. This is the PAC. He is Pac. Up against some big odds, Pac representing All Elite Wrestling in this invasion tonight here in FAW. The matches are knotted up at 2. Jericho and Hangman pulling off victories. And the Young Bucks coming up short against the Outsiders, Hall and Nash. As well as Kenny Omega could not get the victory over Elias when Bray Wyatt took the victory in that triple threat. Oh no, actually, Cody Rhodes took a loss, so FAW is up 3-2. So yes, indeed, they need this victory. Pac has to beat The Undertaker to keep the invasion alive. But I tell you what, if CM Punk can find a way to win that championship, that's going to be dangerous. Can still affect the company tremendously with this invasion angle if they can walk away with the Fantasy Action Wrestling World Championship. That'll be up to the main event. It's AJ Styles, Brock Lesnar, and CM Punk. But right now, it's The Undertaker trying to stomp away on Pac. Pac with the reversal, float over, DDT taking down The Undertaker. And we got one hell of a match building up right now, folks. Pac moves in on The Undertaker. Elbow to the top of the dome piece. And the cover. One. And a kick out by The Undertaker. It's kind of weird I can actually say Undertaker now instead of Mr. U-Taker. And now toss him in the corner. The dead man propping him up. And many, especially the odds makers here. Oh yeah, in Time Machine Arena, full booking. I'll take all bets. We take prop bets, winners, multiple winners, whatever. Big time favorite The Undertaker is to defeat and annihilate Pac, but never count him out. A human highlight film indeed, and look, he could be in deep sheep shit already. Smacked into the corner and sent to the middle of the ring like an old dirty tampon. Tossed aside, and that spells trouble for Pac. Neville being grounded by the dead man. And it could spell the end for Pac in this matchup with The Undertaker. Drop kick, trying to take out the leg of the big man. And that's a good tactic by Pac. Well, he didn't back down when I asked him who he wanted to fight before the show tonight. I said, if they're going to do this invasion angle, I'm going to book it. They're not going to come in and fight whoever they want. They approached me hours before the show, and I said, you want to invade my show, we're going to do it my way. And I'll give you matches, and they agreed to the matches. But right now, Extreme Rules, he went for a chair, and Undertaker said, get this the hell out of here. I'll do it hand-to-hand combat, and I'll say hello to the top turnbuckle. And now, setting him up. Oh, no, it could be. Arm drag just tossed him like ragdoll him across the ring. And Undertaker now. Oh, no, this is trouble. Big choke slam straight to hell. Oh, this could be it already. Pac is down and out, and this could be side. Oh, no, kick out by Pac, keeping the match going here, folks. Unbelievable action. Hey, if you're digging what's going down, hit that thumbs up. If you're subscribed, hit that bell so you know when we go live. And if you're already a subscriber, hey, spread the word, birds. Tell your mother, tell your father, send a telegram. Tombstone, pile driver. And, oh, man, this is the annihilation of the AEW champion. This doesn't say much, and you guys were right. A destruction of Pac as The Undertaker says rest in peace to your puny 2020 AEW champion. Well, knocking down the champion reassures that in the matchups, FAW will keep AEW from invading here and really doing some damage in Fantasy Action Wrestling. But on our main event, if there's a title change and CM Punk representing AEW can walk away with the FAW Championship, that will completely fuck with everything's going on. Well, before then, we have the winner. Totally annihilating the AEW, ending this invasion with an emphatic coffin close. The dead man, The Undertaker. That's how the cookie crumbles, Joe. That's how the ball bounces, people. Time for the main event, and who knows, feeling good, feeling froggy, and as long as y'all are riding along, we may have a bonus match. Well, this is it, the Fantasy Action Wrestling Championship on the line inside the Hell in a Cell first pinfall or submission to win the championship. AJ Styles has held it before. Brock has as well. We've also had LTD intervene in the FAW Championship. Mark Caliber's been a champion. So has Almar Wolf. Technically, Mordred Nightwalker unifying the title on New Year's Eve before disappearing. So now the FAW Championship was held up. It's vacant. Now we're going to find out who's going to be the new 2019 Fantasy Action Wrestling Champion. Don't really have an old school representative in here, but we could have. I want to thank you all for joining your boy Blaise McCoy. This is the main event of the evening. Coming down the ring first, representing Fantasy Action Wrestling, and also looking to regain the FAW Championship, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Havoc versus Rhodes. Race versus Rhodes bonus. No, you wanted Halloween Havoc. We can have it in the Halloween Havoc ring. We had one hell of a Halloween show in our custom-made Halloween arena last year. That was pretty intense. That was awesome stuff. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for hanging out, joining. Props, shout-outs to Jake Bagwell, Wild Matt Outlaw, Monstar Factory Wrestling, bringing you wrestling shows of his own and other stream gaming content. Check out Monstar Wrestling, Factory Wrestling channel. National Wrestling Federation bringing you old school reborn. Definitely check out National Wrestling Federation show as well. Robert Matchett, Fireproof Lowlight bringing you ASW and the Altered Arcade. Mrs. U-Taker, always a pleasure. Tiny, the real Minerva, always a pleasure to have you as well. So many people hanging out tonight, kicking it on this impromptu show. Well, here's someone we really didn't have to have on the show. I didn't really care to have him, but hey, he doesn't normally show up. He's not normally around, so I was surprised to see he wanted to fight tonight. That's right, leaving Paul Heyman behind. He is the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Pillar the Post is in the building. Pete's in the house, a little impromptu, out of nowhere stream. AEW invading our FAW shows. We just saw The Undertaker put an end to the invasion. But if this next man pulls off the victory, it's going to shake the foundation of Fantasy Action Wrestling. And the invasion of AEW will be back on. The man we didn't think he's going to fight again, but finally signed at the last minute. And wanted a piece of Brock Lesnar and wanted an opportunity to fight in these dream matches. He's representing All Elite Wrestling from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk. Yes, it's costing me a lot, and I can't tell you where the money's coming from. Like I said, it was a surprise. When I told him I finally got Punk, Brock was on board. Brock was disputing this match coming up to it. AJ Styles didn't know if he wanted to fight it. It was a mess. We made it happen, and there's the belt. Unified by Mordred and Almar Wolf when Mordred got the victory on New Year's Eve. Vacated with the disappearance of Mordrin. Will LTD ever intervene and try to win these championships again? Maybe. Stay tuned. But right now, it's AJ Styles, Brock Lesnar, and CM Punk now representing AEW, all for the Fantasy Action Wrestling World Championship. Oh, and AJ Styles trying to take out both of them to get the match going. AJ's down, CM Punk kicking AJ, and now we got a confrontation in the corner by Punk and Brock. Punk up onto the second rope. CM Punk chants going through here in Time Machine Arenas. They never thought he would enter a wrestling ring again. We finally got him back, and Punk, AJ Styles, and Brock Lesnar battling here in the Time Machine Arena for the Ultimate Championship of all time here in FAW. The dream match of all dream matches. And right now, turn around and neckbreaker by AJ Styles. The phenomenal one, the Beast and the Punk trying to battle it out here in the ring. A match we never thought would ever exist, to tell you the truth. We're glad to bring it to you here on Fantasy Action Wrestling as part of the natural evolution of wrestling. It's old school meets new school here on the Blaised Radio Network as part of the Digital Wrestling Syndicate here on YouTube. Cover by Punk trying to put Brock away, and I didn't think so. Well, as stated earlier, we will be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, for Mass Hysteria from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Calf crusher by AJ to no avail as Punk finds his way out. All three wrestlers we got. Should have made a submission match, because all three with good submission moves as well could pull off the victory also. And now AJ on a roll with CM Punk as the big man Brock down and out on the outside of the ring. Can you believe that shit? Right hand by Brock. AJ down now, slow to pick him up. Double axe handle. Puts him straight down to the mat again. That's right, tomorrow night we'll have a cage match with Shulky and Minerva. A First Blood 6-man match with the Redneck Ranch, now joined with Jake Bagwell and Cowboy John, Redneck Avenger, against Paragon, Knox, and Killa. We'll have Allmar Wolf and Bill Haight versus Mordrin and Wrestling Mama. It's going to be one hell of a show from top to bottom. 6 p.m. Eastern, right here on the Blaised Radio Network. Toronto, Ontario, Canada, from the Scotiabank Arena. Brock trying to get the victory over Punk to no avail. Our main event tomorrow night, named earlier tonight, Ethan Moore defending that triple nipple title he just won. AJ going for the Styles Clash on Brock. This could do it, people. Down and out, rolls him over for the cover. One. Punk ain't having a kick to the face. Sean Shamrock winning the prediction game will get a shot at Ethan Moore's triple nipple title. Sounds stupid, looks ridiculous, but if you can defend it 3 times, it's an automatic world title shot. Big elbow from the top by Punk. The cover on Brock. Could this do it? Oh my goodness, what the hell's going to happen now? The FAW champion is from AEW, not even signed to the company. He doesn't even have a contract. It was a one-shot deal. Now, what he's going to do with that title, I have no clue. He just threw a literal monkey wrench in this whole ordeal. Well, I know a lot of people wanted to see CM Punk come back to the wrestling ring, but now unbelievable, people. The winner, and now the new, oh, get the hell out of here, Brock Lesnar, Fantasy Action Wrestling Champion, CM Punk. Well, ain't that some shit? Well, what is going to happen when I get the time machine fired back up again and go back on the road and mix old school and new school wrestlers for more FAW action? Well, the AEW invasion ended in a 4-3 score overall, with FAW taking the victory in matches overall. But now with that man representing All Elite Wrestling and holding on to our Fantasy Action Wrestling title, I don't know what that means for the future of FAW, folks. But right now, looking at my watch, it looks like we have a little bit of time for a bonus match or so. So, oh yeah. I think at this point, it's only fair that we find a way to put these people together and have, since it's on the tip of people's tongue here in the next couple weeks, let's do an elimination chamber match. Now, to find how to do the elimination chamber match is going to be a whole different ball game. I'm going to have 3 FAW stars and 3 LTD stars. So let's get that queued up here and get some regular music on. What a show that was. And we're time for some bonus matches, y'all. Mastermind Gaming, welcome to the stream. You're tuned into Blaised Radio. It's your boy Blaise McCoy. That was the main event of the regularly scheduled program with 9 matches. But we're going to have another match, an elimination chamber match. Now, as far as the FAW people, we got to get CM Punk, who just won that, in there. Look at that new champion in. Aleister Black, who is now still the NXT champion here on FAW. And let's put the next one up for debate in the chat. I need a third FAW star, which will be WWE, AEW. We're going to do Aleister Black. So Punk and Aleister Black winning titles tonight, or defending them. And we need a third person to represent the FAW half of this Rumble, and then we're going to have to decide 3 of you guys. I already know, I think I'm going to give one to Rick Race for showing up and hanging out. So I'm going to put Rick Race in there. And he's going to have a big advantage because our 3 guys are going to have 100. Bagwell and Outlaw. Bagwell and Outlaw. I can't argue with that, guys. I can't argue with that. You guys are loyal, you hang out. I dig it. Now I need one more. I got We got Aleister Black from today, CM Punk. I need an old school person. Someone to represent the old school, the real old school. So we need, not Ric Flair, we already used him. An FAW guy, not for the new school, Tiny, not Adam Cole. We want old school. I want, let's see here. Someone worthy to fight this matchup, though. But to represent the old school. Muda, I don't have to download them. Dusty? I can't argue with Dusty at all. He's one of my all-time favorites. Well, hard times are in for this chamber. Hard times indeed, if you will. Alright, here we go. It's going to be a good one. We'll throw Dusty Rhodes in there. So, Dusty representing the old school. Rick Race representing our old school in LTD. You got Aleister Black from the Here and Now in NXT, our NXT champion. CM Punk, who just shook the FAW, the fancy action wrestling world, by, we thought the invasion was over, but with him with the whole frickin' world title now, should be interesting. Wild Matt Outlaw and Jake Bagwell, two staples to leaning towards death wrestling, representing LTD. And Dusty friggin' Rhodes bringing up the rear, so to speak. You know what that means. Give me my saxophone and turn up the heat in this biatch. It's about the party for this match. We might get one more in. Who knows, people? Hang tight. Hold on to your biscuits, y'all. Give me my saxophone. Woo, that's right, the heat is on. Yes, you are listening to the sounds of the soft, subtle, sultry, sensational, sexy saxophone sultan. Oh, your boy Blaise McCoy. Hey, everybody. I thought something was going on. My phone was blowing up. I was sleeping. It's Radio Rex Repulsky. So glad to see you guys. Oh, shut up, Rex. I got requests. Maybe I want to do something. At least you didn't play the slow, sappy one. I can groove to this with you guys in the chat. Radio Rex Repulsky, so glad to see all you guys. What's going on here tonight? Las Vegas, I thought we left this frickin' place. Well, Rex, will you shut the fuck up? Coming down to the ring first. Charlotte, North Carolina, he is Mr. Old School. Now part of Old School 2.0 in LTD, bringing them back together. The band is reunited. He is Rick Race. Well, the king wants to be crowned here in this elimination chamber. It's Rick Race, returning to LTD recently, and now representing LTD in a 3-on-3, basically. Well, it's basically everybody against themselves, against each other, of course. No, I'm still here, Rick, National Wrestling Federation. I got in a little bit of trouble, and then I invested in the Golden Pyramid, which ended up making me broke, and then I got fired, and then I got banned from Canada and Mexico. What are we going to do, Blaze? We're in Toronto tomorrow. I can't go back to Canada yet. Sounds like your problem, not mine, Rex. Well, you guys don't forget to tune in tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern on the Blaised Radio Network with your boy Blaise McCoy. No Rex.
I heard that, Blaze.
Well, coming down next from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, one of the most successful wrestlers in the YouTube area here on the Blaised Radio Network as part of LTD. He was in line for a world title shot. He's going to face Shifty on Friday night to jump right up to the top of the ladder for a shot at the LTD World Championship. Right now, it's not Boogie. He has a date with the returning Mordred Nightwalker for that belt. The belt he never lost. But while Matt Outlaw not worried about Shifty right now, he wants to win this Elimination Chamber representing LTD.
I still, Playgirl? Blaise, is that a different girly magazine? I know Playboy. What's Playgirl, Blaise?
Oh, shut up, Rex. It just means there's more girls in it. I'll get you a subscription of it for you, Rex.
Oh, you'll really do that for me, Blaise? Don't tell everybody.
Yeah, I'll get you a subscription. I'm sure everyone else will get you some subscription to it as well.
Oh, wow. That means there's more girls? That's pretty crazy, Blaise.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy, Rex. You'll love it. All right, coming down the ring next, we just saw him steal the show, signing the contract late to battle Brock Lesnar and AJ Styles, who were intent in battling each other. Brock and AJ still fighting in the back and trying to get at me because they thought it was a one-on-one match tonight, and all of a sudden the invasion. Hey, it's good for ratings. It's good for business. Now that I think of it in hindsight, with this guy being the FAW Championship, I don't know if it's good for business or not. We'll see. Well, here he is. He's now the Fantasy Action Wrestling World Champion, CM Punk. Bagwell and Outlaw representing LTD like I knew they would. Trying to bring the house down. And I know win or loss, you guys putting your life and limb on the line, signed into the dotted line for a free fight. Oh, Blaise, you're not paying those guys? Shh, I didn't mean to say that. They know that. They know it's a charity match. They're doing it for LTD. See, he even said so.
Well, they probably thought they're getting paid, you jackass, Blaise.
Well, they're fighting for LTD. Don't understand. Budget cuts. Here he comes. The son of a plumber, TJ Toad's lost uncle.
Is he really, Blaise?
Oh, shut up, Rex. It's a joke, you fucking punk. You're ruining my bad jokes.
Hey, Blaise, if they're bad jokes, how am I ruining them? Duh.
Oh, Rex, I need a drink. Where's my fucking drink? I finished that already? Oh, Lord. Yes, I did. Well, here he is, the son of a plumber, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Well, Dusty Rhodes is going to climb into a pod himself in this Elimination Chamber, our bonus match of the night. Well, tonight we saw FAW win 4 of the 7 matches they were involved in their invasion by AEW's All Elite Wrestling. Sent their goons. They're not really goons, they're great wrestlers, but they invaded the show. Well, they worked out a business deal with me to make it a on-air invasion, and I appreciate it. Really souped up the show. Better than any other regular FAW show. That's for sure. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining your boy Blaise McCoy here tonight on a special FAW edition on my LTD network. LTD members and fans, PlayStation Network followers, YouTubers, streamers, gamers, podcasters, those watching, and if you're watching the replay, please feel free to leave some comments on the shows and on my channel and leave some feedback. I'll feed it right back. We saw this man earlier with a victory over Daniel Bryan, retaining his NXT championship here in FAW, as Daniel Bryan from NXT past tried to come back and win that championship. But Aleister Black said you would have to pry it from his dead, cold hand. And finding a way to retain, he did. So the Wednesday night NXT champion Aleister Black is in the matchup. Our new FAW World Champion CM Punk is in the matchup. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a clash of some LTD people as well. Well, I appreciate all three of you guys, Rick Race, Bagwell, and Matt Outlaw, for putting your best foot forward to fight in this matchup. And I know you're going to rip each other to shreds as well. Man recently teaming up with Ronnie Brown as a tag team known as Rough and Rugged. And now with the news breaking of the alliance between Cowboy John, Jake Bagwell, and Redneck Avenger, the Redneck Ranch, now expanding as well. Rough and Rugged, Ronnie Brown, Jake Bagwell, along with Cowboy John joining Redneck Avenger and Walker and Texas Ranger as part of the Redneck Ranch. But tonight, Bagwell stands alone and fights for Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. Bagwell, serious as a heart attack for this one, folks. Well, sometimes money and prestige isn't all these gladiators fight for. Well, their lives and their families definitely has been one too. But here we go. It's Bagwell, Aleister Black to start us off. Bagwell, right off the bat, it's LTD versus FAW in our main event of the evening here tonight, folks. Remember, we'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, for Leaning Towards Death Wrestling action, and then Friday night as well. You can always follow along on the Leaning Towards Death Wrestling Wix website. We will be updating it with Monday Bloody Monday. That show in Monday Bloody Monday will be from Boston, Massachusetts on Monday night. And then it's next Wednesday, Violent Times Day. The ladies are back. All right, off and running. We have the countdown ensues. The 2, the 1, and here we go. Who is it gonna be now?
You playing my song again? Oh no, Blaze, look who it is.
It's Wild Matt Outlaw. Outlaw in the ring first, just watching patiently, then moves in on Bagwell with a kidney shot. Blocked the second punch by Bagwell. Aleister Black moves in, taking down Bagwell. Now we got Outlaw and Aleister Black. What a confrontation between those two. But now Outlaw going after Bagwell, and I told you there will be no hesitation for these LTD guys to want to take each other out. Bagwell going to work on Black. Swinging neckbreaker, takes down Aleister Black. Referee watching on closely, and big spinning power slam by Bagwell. Covered by Outlaw, trying to steal some thunder, not even a 1. And Bagwell now with a cover to 1. Here comes the countdown as we're going to bring in another competitor at Rapid. The Combat Dome rules here in LTD. Rapid entries, and it's Dusty Rhodes! Hard times for the competitors as the American Dream bringing the pain. Right to work on Aleister Black as old school meets new school. Immediately enter the match. Big bionic elbow by Dusty as Bagwell and Outlaw continue to slug it out on the outside of the ring here in the metal portion. Yes, indeed, I still make sure that my steel structures are still made in the Clarendon Works USX facility right outside of the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Special constructions on any Blaised Radio network. combat dome match. Even the steel cages and the no escape scrap trap matches. The countdown continues, and we're going to pack this ring full of people that want to rip each other to shreds. Oh, and Rick Race drawing last is the new FAW champion, CM Punk, enter next. And Matt Outlaw going right to work on Punk, but Punk has an answer. And a combination takes down Matt Outlaw. Bagwell coming back in, and Dusty Rhodes playing the okie doke between Bagwell and Rhodes, and now both caught up in the ropes. My goodness, it's like a fucking Benny Hill episode. Oh my. Holy sheep shit. Wild Matt Outlaw just pinned the FAW champion. Here comes Rick Race. And the man CM Punk, who just stirred the pot and caused quite a commotion on our FAW show with the AEW invasion, eliminated CM Punk first. And now Wild Matt Outlaw sizing up Bagwell. Oh my God, right through the pod! Plexiglass flying everywhere. Hopefully don't get up any in your ass. Dangerous as he shredded that pod, and Bagwell. Carcass being drug out by Outlaw as Dusty Rhodes goes to work on the inside. Rick Race. The big man, Rick Race. Oh no, it's Matt Outlaw getting the 2 count, and oh, Bagwell staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Spun him around, and now Dusty sends Matt Outlaw right into the cage. We got Rick Race and Aleister Black. Here's an innovative matchup, and Rick says, say hello to the top turnbuckle. All but Aleister Black striking back, taking down Mr. Old School. Dusty Rhodes and Jake Bagwell slagging it out inside the chamber now, and here comes Matt Outlaw, and he's not happy, people. What a battle inside the ring now, these 5 men, as CM Punk definitely used everything he had for that match earlier, and now the flip-flop and fly by Dusty Rhodes trying to take out Bagwell. And he does! Bagwell's quest to win it for LTD is going to fall short. Aleister Black and Outlaw still going at it. It's Rick Race and Dusty Rhodes. Mr. Old School versus... Oh, dump Dusty's body right over the top rope. Humpty Dusty had a great fall. Oh, man. And it was because Rick Race dumped his ass over the top rope like he was throwing away the garbage. I'm glad they cleaned up most of the plexiglass from the pod explosion. And now Matt Outlaw trying to take care of Aleister Black, the NXT champion. Only a 2 count. Earlier tonight, Aleister Black defending his FAW NXT championship over Daniel Bryan. And now this final FAW versus LTD matchup. And a highway to hell. Matt Outlaw trying to take care of Black with a highway to hell. And he's done it! We're down to 2 LTD and Dusty Rhodes representing FAW. Bagwell holding his ribs on the way out. He sacrificed his body to fight. Let's hope Bagwell is in good enough condition to still compete tomorrow with the Redneck Ranch as he and RA and Cowboy John fighting Paragon, Knox, and Killa in a first blood 6-man matchup. Rick Race stomps down on Dusty. Matt Outlaw, Rick Race, Dusty Rhodes. One of these 3 men going to close out the night with a big victory here, people. Leg trip by Rick Race. Dusty comes over. The 2 big bruisers going at it. Now Dusty Rhodes getting his knee busted by Rick Race. Rick moves in on Dusty. Locks him up, gut wrench, going to pile drive him, drops him right down on his head. Matt Outlaw just watches sadistically, but oh, Rick Race got a double underhook for your troubles as well, pal. Now back up to a vertical base, and it's Rick Race going to work. Got him up, Argentine backbreaker. Oh, there it is. Rick Race's finishing maneuver might have just put out the other LTD member. And no, Matt Outlaw still got some left. He found a way to slide out of that pinfall attempt. And now it's Outlaw trying to fight back against Rick Race as Dusty sits back and relaxes. Picking his time, and look at Cheap Shot. Sadistic. Dusty can play dirty too, and he is. What a confrontation by Race, Rhodes, and Outlaw. And a 2 count only by Dusty Rhodes as Rick Race kicking out just in time. And now Dusty trying to finish him off here in our main event with a big left hand jab and another one. Dusty dancing around a little bit, getting funky like a monkey, and getting kicked in the titty. He gonna bust the boil, better watch out. And now Matt Outlaw choking Dusty in the corner. Sick, he don't care about legend status. Big DDT by Outlaw. Well, we're finding these legends at the prime of their careers, and now Outlaw's trying to return the favor. And LTD versus LTD, the numbers are in favor of LTD to win this matchup and close the night with on a positive note. But Dusty trying to beat a spoiler and get FAW a victory and try to turn their night around a little bit as AEW's CM Punk kind of stole the show earlier tonight. We'll see what's next in the FAW chapter. The AEW invasion, will it continue? Oh, a counter by Rick Race. As a fiery pit choke slam, in comes Dusty to clean up the mess. Kick out after 2. Outlaw ain't going out like that. He ain't going out. Fans are on their feet here in Time Machine Arena as this match is breaking down. They are bringing it in this main event tonight. Not disappointing, these 6 individuals fighting for themselves and where they came from. Bringing everything they got and leaving it all out there, people. Now back inside the ring, Dusty laid down Rick Race and now elbow right to the top of Matt Outlaw. But the wild one, 'cause I'm a real wild one. I'm a real wild one. Taking him up for a buckle bomb! Oh, boy, he's going to need a backiotomy. Taking the big man Dusty into the corner, and now a fiery pit choke slam. And now Rick Race trying to steal the thunder. Oh, and that might be a detriment to LTD. Neither of these ones want to concede the pinfall. And Dusty kicks out. Keeping himself in the competition. Dusty's only chance to stay in this. Damn, chance pun. This deep into the show. First one, I think. Dusty don't mind going to work. Atomic drop, trying to bust the ball sack of Matt Outlaw. Now a press slam on Rick Race. Dusty Rhodes feeling the flow, getting the adrenaline pumping through his veins. And the American Dream trying to come back. Left hand jab, flip, flop, fly, double chest punch to the titties to cover. But Rick Race intervenes, and now Race wants to eliminate Matt Outlaw. Dusty steps back. He don't play. He don't mind getting elimination. That's one less person to worry about. And now again, the atomic elbow busts open Outlaw. Now the cover by Race. Race sitting back as Dusty Rhodes has just put an end to Matt Outlaw. It's Dusty Rhodes. It's Mr. Old School Rick Race. It's old school versus new school with a titty twist. Oh, you gotta twist the titty. Oh, the nipple twister, the triple nipple title not on the line. But it's old school representing FAW's Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. Representing leaning towards death wrestling. Ironically enough, the new school, it's Mr. Old School. Rick Race, Dusty, with those left hands again. Shake, rattle, and roll. And he punched his titties and busted his head open. Holy piss in a bottle. How's that shit happen? bloodied, battered, beaten, and scarred. Another bionic elbow, and Dusty's trying to put a damper on the evening for LTD. And he's done it! You gotta be kidding me! Our man's in the house. Welcome. Unbelievable. The common man, the son of a plumber. The guys you picked to go in at the end. Damn it. Just spoiled the LTD party. Wow. Well, that goes to show you, no matter how you're ranked, no matter how many attributes you have, you can never count out when you let the AI take you for a ride, baby. The winner of the match, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Well, you gotta hand it to the American Dream, baby. Yes, rest in peace and congratulations for me finding him before he was gone at the prime of his game. And he's showing you why he is undoubtedly one of the best wrestlers to ever step between the ropes and fight for their honor, for their family's honor, for his fans' honor, and for the honor of the pro wrestling business. Kudos to you, Dusty Rhodes. And thank each and every one of you for hanging out tonight, tuning into your boy Blaise McCoy. As I said, we will be back tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern on the Blaised Radio Network for LTD Mass Hysteria from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, to Scotia Bank Arena. But tonight, thanks for tuning into Blaised Radio. This has been Fantasy Action Wrestling, brought to you by the Digital Wrestling Syndicate. Thanks for being a part of the show, and hope to see you guys next time. But to keep in mind, people, the world may be crumbling around us, but life is what we do with the moments we have left. Live every day like it's your last, people. And no matter what ails you or what might be bringing you down, hopefully we can take it away even just for a little bit. Well, that's it, folks. Finally, I'm back in Time Machine Arena. I got it working, so stay tuned to Blaised Radio. You never know when we're going to pop up with another Fantasy Action Wrestling show. Well, positive vibes, peace, each and every one of you guys. Hope to see you tomorrow. And then Friday, it's Wednesdays at 6, Friday at 9. Again, here on the Blaised Radio Network as part of the Digital Wrestling Syndicate here on YouTube. Thank you all for making the end of my day an awesome day. Hopefully I helped yours out as well, even just a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wrestling fans of old age, it's your boy Blaise McCoy. Love bringing you a little bit something different from LTD every once in a while. Spread the word. I ain't going nowhere. It's your boy Blaise McCoy, the Lunatic Kick from the Stick, signing off. Peace.